African folktale stories. Let's be creative. Let's put in energy in what we do. Lazy content creators are the reason why most niches are not growing well. When you see content, you can think of your own. Let's be creative. Come up with your own brilliant idea on what to post out there. It will make you unique and you have control over it. You don't need to see someone's content, you copy it 100% or you just change a name. No. When people come on African folktale stories, Africa has amazing 54 lovely countries and thousands of tribes. So if you want to go into African folktale stories, it mustn't be Nigeria. It mustn't be a billionaire fell in love with an orphan on the pathway to the river. You will be hearing similar stories all the time. You will get tired of watching most African folktale stories because they sound alike. The voices are the same because they use AI for the whole voices. The images, some people use just one image. They will zoom in, zoom out, zoom in, zoom out. You will not grab anything from watching these stories. Let's be creative. You can say, okay, I want to write African folktale stories about Ghana, Namibia, Morocco, Togo. There are so many places you can get information from. So work with your AI and get proper information. You don't need to come and be doing Nigeria when they came from Anambra, get this from Kogi when they... No, it's already saturated. Africa has a lot of amazing history. You can go into slave trading. You can go into how Africans were living before the Western world came into. You can go into the resources Africans have. Africans has gold, diamond, they has a whole lot, oil. You can go storytelling about things, other things that are going on in Africa. You can pick up Tanzania, explore Tanzania. You say this month I want stories about Tanzania. Do that. Right now, people that have good folktale stories can't even post it out there because they are scared of the lazy ones that want to copy. There is no good work while copying people. Some will just go on description, copy everything from description, go on AI, tell ChatGPT, kindly go through this, change the name of the character, boom. No, that is low effort. That's why inauthentic content is flying all over YouTube. That is why a lot of channels are being demonetized. That is why a lot of people don't put in this energy because of those that will come and copy them. There is nothing that will stop you from being creative. YouTube is an amazing place for us to come and earn good living from. So the copycats should work. Do something. Think of how you can be creative. Think of how you can come up and write something unique. We have a lot of game reserve. We have amazing places you can drop history about. I want to know more about Africa. Let me know more. Let it not be the battle within that happened in Lagos. Ikechukwu this. Everybody, 99% of people writing, doing video on automations, they jump in African folktale stories, African folktale story, African folktale story. There is no problem. But the problem is when people don't put in energy, when people don't put in effort to get good storylines, when people don't put in effort at all. There are so many African countries, language that I don't know. I want to know them. Thank you for the thumbs up, I appreciate. I want to know those African language, history, cultures, South Africa. There are so many places. Tell us about South African history. Tell us about every other history. Let's just stop copying. You don't have to copy me. I don't have to copy you. Let's be creative. We have AI. AI can tell us what happened 1940 something. Let's put in energy, good prompts. Let's work on something good and put out good energy out there. We don't have to always do stories about a millionaire, about a woman that got banished, a woman that they don't like, that got married in a family, they don't love her, they don't appreciate her. Those are the low effort African folktale stories that is all over YouTube. They are saturated everywhere. While we have 54 amazing countries, amazing African countries with lovely language, tribes, ethnicities. Talk about those places that you've not been to. Yes, we're already in Nigeria, but we always want to work with what we have here. No. Carry out your research. Come up with Nana Padi. Come up with Ghana's first president. Come up with Morocco's first president. Come up with how things are done in Morocco, lifestyle in Morocco. Tell us about things in Morocco. The best African countries, the most developed African countries, the most visited African countries, the top 5 tourist centers in Africa. These are still about Africa. It shouldn't be Nigeria all the time. It shouldn't be copying each other. And when doing folktale stories, don't use AI anymore. Stop it. Use your voice. Your voice is unique. Your voice is awesome. Imagine as an Africa, you are using African voice, African accent, African tone to give African stories. Oh my God, think of this. You are using African English. You are an African, be proud. You don't have to speak accent, fake accent that you know you don't have. No. Use your voice, your sound, and tell the story about the war that happened in we have 54 African countries screaming loud. We can do better. We can come up with good stories. If you don't know the story you can come up with, write story on the comment section. I will give you amazing African stories all over Africa. The first Africa that had aeroplane, the richest African country, what this Africa has that this one doesn't have, what this country has that this one doesn't have. There are so many ways you can give African stories. It shouldn't be the one you go on YouTube. A lot of people will say, look for a channel that is doing well on your niche. Copy what they are doing there. No. Leave that story that person has already dropped. Come with your own unique story. Come with your own amazing story. Bedtime story. Tales by moonlight. There are so many stories we can tell that is not out there. A lot of people are anticipating, want to know. When Speed came to Africa, he was amazed the type of things he saw in Africa. Hi, Sonu. Thank you for joining my live stream. Please double tap on the screen to give you the thumbs up. Thank you for joining, okay? So, guys, we can use AI to achieve these stories. You don't have to visit the whole 54 African countries before you are able to come up with stories. No. Tell us about this place. So those people that want to go on vacation will consider that African part of the world and visit. The rivers we have, the mountains we have, the stories behind the mountains. I don't understand what you are saying. Okay, I am talking about those people that always copy each other on YouTube, which I am against, okay? If we want to talk about African folktale stories, we should do a proper research and come up with something unique. It shouldn't be something someone else has already dropped. No. Come up with your own signature. Come up with your own lovely stories. Come up with your own history. There are millions of informations out there. that no one has talked about. There are millions of informations out there that we can come up with the story and tell it the way it is. Thank you. I see you. Please double tap on the screen to give it a thumbs up, okay? So there are thousands of stories out there. You can decide, okay, I want to go into Western Africa, East Africa, walk around, okay? You can get good stories from there. People will watch, listen to you. I want to explore, but I don't want to travel. I want to explore African countries from YouTube, but I don't want to travel. So give me the informations, carry out the research. Don't copy what that is already on YouTube. There are thousands of informations that are not on YouTube that you can bring on YouTube. Let it be unique. Stop copying. Don't let the African history die because you don't want to put in effort. Languages Africans speak, names of food, types of food. There are thousands of informations out there that you can give out. All right? Thank you for watching, guys. Feel free to subscribe to the channel. If you are new here, my name is Anthony. I create amazing content about how you can use AI to make good money for yourself. Thank you for watching, guys, and see you on my next video. Cheers.